We're all different. So, how do we live together in our families and relationships, our HDB flats and our churches, mosques and temples? And how do we resolve conflict? 5 students from SMU went to find out.
My name is Kayana and I'm Chinese and I'm a landscape architecture student studying at NUS.
My name is Catherine. I'm half Irish, half Chinese. I'm studying Arts and Sciences at University College London.
My name is Annalisa. I am half Chinese, half Indian. I'm a year 1 student at SMU studying Information Systems and Business.
So we all went to the same school, SGI International, and we met through mutual friends mainly, but we all knew of each other in grade 7. We mostly hung out after graduation, and I remember going to the art gallery with you guys. We also went for some other exhibition that day.
I think it probably was one of the first times that we all hung out together as a group, especially after COVID. It was probably the first time that outside of this kind of stress environment of school that we could actually relax and hang out with each other. And we're just reminiscing over times back in elementary school or in our high school years. And I think that kind of just brought us together because we're remembering all of those memories.
Yeah, actually our school did do this thing pre-COVID where it was a food festival every year. Every class would get assigned a country and you just bring food from that country and then everyone can just go around tasting each other's food. I am kind of someone that sticks to the usual food that I eat. I think for me it was really eye-opening. Some Malay food I had not eaten before, I would definitely try on that day.
And we also have these performances that we can actually watch people do their cultural dances or kind of perform. And I remember Catherine, she's experienced in Irish tap dancing. So then she kind of taught us, and we actually performed in front of the whole school for assembly.
Yeah, that was fun actually because it allows me to share my culture with my friends as well, and it kind of helps me bring a piece of home and to share it with everyone else. Also, learning about everyone else's culture is great, especially in the environment that we were brought up in, because we were in an international school. So they really did foster us to accept each other's cultures and embrace it. Even in primary school, we even had parades where we would wear our national dresses and then go around the school hall. So I feel it's a great opportunity, especially when you get younger years, the grassroots of our society, to actually be involved and be more exposed to this. It's great.
People are more, I guess, woke on these issues that different races may face due to discrimination and things.
An Indian family, the girl would invite all her Chinese friends to come and celebrate Deepavali together, or during Chinese New Year, friends of different races used to go and have reunion dinner together. Yeah, I'm seeing it much more now than I did before. Whenever I speak Chinese to anyone, the reaction is always the same, they're very shocked. And they usually start speaking English back to me. And then I'll just keep speaking Chinese, and then eventually they will understand that I do know Chinese. I felt a bit insulted that people would not know that I speak Chinese, but then I realized I think it's natural that they don't understand. If you just look at me, you wouldn't know that I know how to speak Chinese. Yeah, I think I also get a lot of interesting comments about my race, when people try to guess what I am.
I get the same reaction as you do, because I probably look a bit more Western. That when I speak Chinese, people are I didn't know you can speak Chinese at all. It's good to have that second language as part of your tools, because that's how you can communicate with people, especially living in Singapore where it's a majority Chinese. Because we first knew each other, we were in the same Chinese class, and I feel if I wasn't able to speak Chinese, you would miss out on all these kind of friendships as well. Yeah.
What the government's doing right now, it's on the right path, and if we continue with open discussions and kind of bringing more awareness, the young generation are more exposed to these issues, but maybe trying to kind of educate the older generations a bit more, then that would make society also benefit.
Learning point number 1. Well, friendship transcends race or religion. Most oftentimes than not, it is common experience or shared interest is what brings people together rather than the color of their skin. Learning point number 2. Well, I have to admit, multicultural friendships has its challenges. However, overcoming those challenges and making adjustments for one another is what brings us closer together and tightening those bonds.